Hey Heartbreakers, Elisa here, and welcome to HEARTCORE. So in today's class, we are doing a strength class, and we're gonna be doing a lot of work on our hips. So we're gonna be really creating greater hip mobility after you're done with this class. In this class, you'll also need your red pole or a Swiffer or a wall for stability. And also make sure that you have the black cables that attach to the back of the machine because we're gonna be doing squats at one point. All right, Heartbreaker, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start class with one white spring. If you want a really big challenge, you can start with one black spring. So meet me off the back of your machine. You're gonna be pulling the carriage in. We're starting off in a reverse catfish. So toes under the strap of your carriage. I want you to bend your knees the whole time. Your shoulders will be right on top of your wrists. Activate your palms, press away. So make sure you don't start here, right? If I'm like this, I have nothing engaging in my upper back muscles. So really activate your palms, press away, bend your knees, and start to slowly extend your legs out. And then driving your knees right back in. So we're warming up the core, warming up your hips. You're feeling your lower abs pulling the carriage in. So you're resisting, and you're feeling all your core muscles driving your knees in to the back platform. If it's too much, make it a smaller range of motion, okay? So we're stabilizing through our lats, stabilizing through our rotator cuffs, our triceps. And make sure you don't straighten your legs out here. If you keep your legs straight, you're not gonna be able to activate your core. So make sure your knees are bent the whole time. Last 10 seconds, Heartbreaker. So next up is French twist. So I want you to bring your left foot under the strap and then your right foot cross behind it. Your toes are diagonally pointing to the right edge of your carriage. Same upper body as reverse catfish. Shoulders over wrists, and you're gonna inhale, drop your hips down, and then you're driving your heels in. Ooh, okay. So we're warming up our left oblique for the scrambled eggs we have on the left side. Coming up. So besides my obliques activating, my upper body is working super hard here to support the movement here. Activating your palms, pressing away. So slowly in. And again, feel your left oblique slowing, decelerating the carriage. So just remember that anytime we work back with the machine, it's always strength training. Last 10 seconds. Okay, so now feet stay exactly where as they are. Bring your hands down to the lower level, and we got teaser to pike. So you're dropping your left hip, and then you're driving your heels in. Pike of your hips. Make sure your shoulders are not traveling in front of your wrist. You want to have them locked right on top of your shoulders. Right on top of your wrist, shoulders over wrist. So feel your left oblique slowing down the carriage, and then feel the left oblique picking the carriage in, as along with all your core muscles. If this is too much, drop it down to a kneeling side crunch. So that's gonna look like this. You're gonna have your right knee on top of your left. You're gonna drop your hips down, crunch it in using the left oblique. So that is the modification. We have 10 more seconds here. Feel your stabilization through your lats and your triceps. All right, now bring your frontal hip points to mirror the floor. You're gonna be in a kneeling push-up position. Squeeze your butt, activate your palms. We got a giant reverse wheelbarrow. So you're hinging from the shoulders and you're using your abs, your triceps, your rotator cuffs, your lats to pull yourself in. So wheelbarrow is a 2-for-1 kind of exercise, okay? So if you're like, I'm just starting to warm up, just you can go like 2 inches out, 2 inches in. And if you're like, Elisa, I'm raring to go, you can make it a bigger range of motion. So you know what I always say, that the bigger the range of motion, the more muscle fibers activate. So you're squeezing your butt here to feel your lower abs turning on as well. And when you squeeze your butt in the wheelbarrow, it's gonna prevent any kind of lower back discomfort, all right? And make sure too that you're not sinking through the hips here. You wanna always make sure that you're squeezing your butt, you're tucking your tailbone. Inhale back. Open your mouth, exhale, squeeze your pelvic floor, squeeze your belly button to spine. Last 10 seconds, heartbreaker. All right, so now we're taking it to left side scrambled eggs. So I want your shoulders stacked right on top of your wrist. You're gonna have your right hip and right knee aligned with each other. You're extending your left leg out and you're slowly creating a diagonal line down with your left leg. And then you're using abs to pick your left leg back up, squeezing over to the top. So inhale, bringing it down, tracing your foot down, and your abs are lifting the left leg right back up. So this is an anti-rotational exercise, right? So your left leg is gonna wanna throw off the stability of your torso and your core stability, but your deep core muscles are fighting so hard to make sure it's not getting thrown off by the left leg. So your lats are working, your upper body's working super hard here to keep stability, to keep stable. So your entire 360 core is working here. Last 10 seconds. With control, you're lowering your leg down, and with control, you're picking it back up. Let's do one more rep. So now I want you to drop your right forearm. You're gonna be opening up your left hip, and you're gonna be pressing through your left heel for frog kicks here. So bending your knee in, and then imagine you're smashing through a wall, smashing, smashing, smashing. So inhale in, exhale, pressing out. If you'd like more stability in the upper body, you can also bring your hand on the high bar here. So inhale in, and again, you're smashing, smashing, smashing. So we're warming up the glutes and the hamstring on your left side right here for the reverse floor lunge we have coming up in a couple minutes. Opening up the hips as well. So you're really resisting in, and then you're smashing. So imagine you're smashing through a wall. And your abs are working super hard to stabilize you here against the negative tension. Last 10 seconds. Okay, so I want you to still stay down here on your forearm, and we got some clam lifts, all right? So you're bringing the knee down, bring the knee up as high as you can. So you're creating an L shape with your left leg the whole time. So up 1, up 2, squeeze your side booty, and feel like you're resisting down, okay? Up 1, up 2, and for more stability, you can hold on to your bar right here. So again, your abs are working really hard to make sure that carriage is staying stable. You can also like lean into your right arm, right hand, and hold it and squeeze, 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 prepping our glute for the floor lunge we have coming up really soon. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Last couple seconds. And come on to your palms.